Welcome back to Art with Mr. Bentley. This week's art lesson will be on finger painting with Monet. Good morning, artists. Today we are going to create our very own Claude Monet inspired paintings. Take a look. So, let's take a look at some of Claude Monet's famous artwork. To the left of the screen, boys and girls, we have Claude Monet's bouquet of sunflowers. It's almost as if we could smell the flowers through the page. If we're looking in the middle of the piece, we're taking a look at Claude Monet's water lily pond. Let's look at the way it flows throughout. It's like we can actually hear the water that's coming down the pond itself. The swaying of the grasses, a nice relaxing feel. If we're taking a look at the sunset piece, this, boys and girls, is the use of warm colors. This warm color piece is called the San Giorgio sunset. So if we're looking at the San Giorgio sunset, boys and girls, what I want you to focus on is not only the reflection of the piece, but how the sun is setting. So, Claude Monet, how's it going? Claude Monet, boys and girls, was born in Paris. His real name was actually Oscar. He loved to draw as a child. He liked painting the same things over and over again. The reason why Claude Monet would paint the same things over and over again, boys and girls, was because he wanted to get different parts of the day throughout his artwork, and he would like to see how each part would change throughout the day. His artwork or art style was called Impressionism. Well, a lot of times people felt as though, Monet, your artwork isn't finished. Why do we see brushstrokes in your artwork? Well, of course, Monet did this for a reason, boys and girls. He wanted to show movement throughout his pieces. He loved painting landscapes, and he also was a big fan of Japanese art. So, the materials for this art lesson will be a pencil, white construction paper, paint. You're going to need tape for the bridge, fingers or cotton swabs. But if you would like to use other materials to create your bridge, feel free to do so. Popsicle sticks, cardboard, name the material, it is up to you. So let's put in our thinking caps for a second. Well, what is a landscape? A landscape, boys and girls, is a picture or painting of land, mountains, trees, usually rivers and forests. So when we think about landscapes, please think about the following. Mountains. Oh, look at the sky. In the middle painting, oh, to the right, we have wonderful use of foliage, almost a fall day. So it's time to turn and talk with a family member. Well, what type of landscapes will you create? Let's get started, boys and girls. So the first thing that we are going to do is take a look at these pieces for inspiration. Remember, think about colors, think about how you're going to tap your fingers around your painting itself so that we can get started. So the first thing that we are going to do, boys and girls, pencil first, of course, you are going to write your name on your paper. Next, we are going to flip your paper over. Now, this next part, you may need help from adult, but what we are going to do is we're going to start ripping our tape into curved lines. So please take a look before you get started. What you want to do is rip your tape across the paper, creating two curved lines for your bridge. The next thing that we are going to do is rip vertical lines of tape for our center poles. Remember, boys and girls, vertical lines go up and down. Vertical lines go up and down. Next, it's time to add color for your painting. So get those fingers ready. What I would suggest you do is have at least 3 different types of color. If you have at least 3 different types of color on your painting, this way you'll have a nice variety and a nice flow throughout your work. So tap in those areas. Make sure, boys and girls, that we are tapping and covering our peekaboo spots. Make sure that we are covering our paint. Take your time. Think about your areas in which you would like to add paint. So Once you have completed that process, boys and girls, very carefully peel off your tape for your bridge. If you need help, please ask an adult. Whoa. So let's take a look at our Monet checklist. Do I have a bridge? Check. Do I have at least 3 colors? 1, 2, 3. Okay, check. Did I cover my peekaboo spots? Let's see. Oh, yes I do. We can check that off. So, boys and girls, this week's art lesson is inspired, of course, by Claude Monet. The really great thing about Claude Monet is there's so many wonderful books about Claude Monet. This book of the week is Katie and the Water Lily Pond. This is a great look at not only jumping into Claude Monet's artworks, but having self-confidence when we're creating our artwork itself. So it's basically about a magical journey through Monet's artworks. Boys and girls, I hope that you had fun today. You guys did an awesome job. Of course, share your artwork with me at any time. Thank you, boys and girls, and have a wonderful day.